All right. Should be going live here in just a minute. Get that background noise muted. Welcome in Sorcerer Stan and Great Scott. This first trade day hosting. We're going to see how this goes. You want to send any emails? I got that pinned at the top. I did not have access to the trade day email, so I've got it worked out to where it's sent to my email in a specific tab, so nobody's going to see any other information outside of the trade day emails. Should be good there. I think that's it. I don't think I have. Okay, there's that. I'm just trying to get everything worked out. No, just buck and go everything. Yeah, Definitely got some cooler stuff in today. This one's pretty neat. Little 10 peso note from the Philippines, but that one is neat. Not so much nervous, just worried nobody's gonna show up. Give everybody a few minutes. Just get some folks in here, hopefully. We're at like 3 people at the moment. Hopefully get a couple people in here. Just my light just a little bit. Get some folks in here. Turn the music down. All right. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to get all my settings right and still want background noise and stuff, so see if we can hopefully get some folks in here. I think Keys was going to try to stream it over on her channel as well. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to. Ashes, I think, is in at a show, so I don't think he's gonna make an appearance. He might. At the moment, y'all stuck with me. So if you got any requests for anything, I got a lot of foreign paper coins. I think that's it. I got a few new things in today. If you've got any questions, I think I'm gonna be flying solo unless Ray shows up, which I'm not gonna complain about. Like I said, worried that nobody's gonna be in here. 20 sound effects, 13 music. Noted. I think I turned that down like a 14. Put it on. Yeah, okay, 13. Yeah, same. Got that. Just kind of figuring out how to switch back and forth, get everything set up correctly. I pinned emails, so if anybody wants to send any emails, I pinned where to send those to. I think Keith may have got me the early bird one, but I'm gonna see how that ends up working out. I think that's all I got. I'm just kind of hang out, see if we get a few folks in here, hopefully. Don't want to start with only 3 people in here. It's only been about 5 minutes anyway. Not being too bad yet. So what are y'all's thoughts on the $73 silver? Be a pro in no time. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I need to start making some videos and stuff again. I'm working on it. So I'm just gonna try to do like, here's what I bought this week. Here's what showed up in the mail. Do something kind of like that for a little bit. See if I can get some audience built back up. Let's see. Just don't let Vincent know where to find you. Oh yeah, I need to send him an email about that. As yeah, somebody know. Still floating about. Okay, we got a couple more people in here showing 5 now. All right. There you go. Well, you hadn't said anything. I wasn't going to do anything. Who knows? He may be busy. But, yeah, 3 or 4 people in here at this point. I think one of those is counting as me, so 2 screens open. No, anything y'all looking for? You want me to start showing some stuff? I mean, Stan's in here. I'll sell something, I'm sure. I think I like this one. This one showed up in the mail. Like this one showed up today. One's 1975. It's a Tower Restrike. From what the guy told me, is 3.9's fine. Got about the same amount of silver in it as a Morgan. Like 0.75. It's like just over 3/4 of an ounce. Got at 80. Which all my pay information is still the same. Shipping $6 to tell you otherwise. All that's down there. PayPal is my email. I'm the only one here. I'm not gonna worry about a time limit. Theoretically, somebody else shows up with a time limit, so nobody's like, I'm not gonna sit here for an hour and a half and then let somebody else go. Try to do that, but got not a whole lot of this stuff. That one's pretty. I thought that one was pretty neat. Bought a new Condor token this morning. Got a little bit of gold coming in next week. I want an ounce at $75. I think it's a couple bucks over melt at this point, but Hobjoy Mint no longer in production. 75th anniversary of Walking Liberty design. My camera and light would agree. That would be nice. At $75 on that. British Virgin Islands. I've got that. If you want a little bit of gold at the moment, got a couple gold nuggets. I got this one, which is 1.35 grams, $185. It's about 22 karat. I think that 170 something melt on it. Let's see. What is melt on a gram, but change 22 karat. So melt on that's 165. If it's 22 karat. You know what? I'll do that for 175. Imagine that. I'll put $10 up in melt on that. I want that at 175. You get your cool little gold nugget. That. I got this one's cool. Little 15 gram Chinese panda. Half an ounce. This is for the anniversary of the gold panda. $50 on that one. Little tree rings on it showing different years. On the right, you can see the face of the panda. And the little silver panda. It's not showing anybody in the basement. Nobody's in the basement. Comments. Nobody hiding out, so I guess it is just me. See what we can get sold with 4 people in chat. I got a mirror. Check just my light one time, it throws everything off. Meritus, I think 25 rupees. a butterfly on it, and got an eagle on this one. This is the 50 rupees. Very proofy. Barely fits in a 2x2. That's 100 sterling. I'll say this is at least an ounce. Somewhere about an ounce, give or take. Got that. Got this one. This one's an Israeli. 90%. This one came in today. Hey, Walter. 90%. I got that at 65. You get a little wallet with it. 71, I believe. 70. I thought that design was kind of neat. Here's an Israeli piece. Got this one as well. It's pretty cool. If y'all looking for anything particular, just let me know. Another Israeli, 1971. 65 bucks on that one as well. Got a bunch of stuff. If you're looking for, like I said, looking for anything particular, you got to tell me what you're looking for. Sticking with the Israeli stuff, I still got a couple of these 1 shekels. 45 bucks a piece on these. These are, I think this one's 85. Yeah. Both these are 85% silver. I like the toning on this one. This one's 40. Oh, got a little cracked case, but coin's good. Got those. I don't know. Like I said, just y'all gotta let me know what you're looking for. We get a really short stream today. Launch stuff across the room. Got this one. This is 70. This one is a 2005 Canada dollar. What I like with this one, I'm going to put a couple of things out of the way. See if y'all can y'all hear me all right is my question. If I'm not loud enough, let me know. I'll turn my volume up a little bit or whatever I need to do. This one's cool. So you get the COA and everything in there, but it folds like that. This one's 3/9's fine Canada dollar from 2005. I think this comes out. Yes. So you get kind of a cool little display case with it as well. Sound good? But you can't see us. Yeah. I cannot see you. This is like their centennial of some sort. Now the trick is, can I get this back in the box? There we go. I thought that was neat. I didn't know the box came with it. Get your COA and everything in there as well. I can tell you the silver content on here. Yep. 3/9's fine. Or 4/9's fine. 25 grams of 4/9's fine. So got that at 70 bucks. Gotta move some stuff out of the way to get that to fit on the desk. Making sure nobody's in the basement. We're back down to 3 people. I know Stan's not looking for anything particular. He's just watching. Anybody else looking for anything particular, let me know. Take the Canada dollar for 70. You got it. So my shipping is $6 on pretty much anything. You spend enough, don't worry about it. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, emails there. Walter, I don't think you've bought anything from me before, so just make sure you send me an email to that email. Just send me your address so I have an idea on that for you. Oh, no, Stan, you're good. I didn't see any bins. Did I miss you bin something? I see. I hear you. I read the comments. I don't know. You got to tell me what you're looking for. Got an Israeli medal. This one is 935. I like the design of this one. Ammunition Hill. I did bin. Oh, but it disappeared. I didn't see it. I can show you the chat, but I did not see it. Let's see if I can present. Yeah, I don't have any bins. It did not show up. Sorry, Stan. I saw his first. Ammunition Hill Metal. Yeah, we're still working some bugs out, I guess. $75 on that Israeli metal there. I can promise you, I did not see it at all. It's getting censored. Okay, hold on just a second. All right, try Israel for 65. Okay. Stan, I made you a mod. That should hopefully fix some of the issues. Which is, did you want that one, or I had bin test? There we go. Did you want this one? The one with the mountain? That one? I'll make sure I get you the right one. Yep, second one. Okay. There we go. I apologize for that, but I think we fixed the issue, made you a mod, so we're good there. 1971. Okay. Yep, that one's 73. I got another. This one is another Israeli metal in a box. This one's 60. This one does not come with a capsule or a COA, but I know it's 935. This one, I blame Vincent. Doesn't have a capsule. I think this one is like a Israeli railroad merit metal, for lack of better phrasing. Still thought it was kind of a neat design on there. And I got that one at 60. So I've got both of those. Let's see, what else we got? I had a bunch of stuff that came in. I had a few things that came in today. Yeah, we're not gonna do that one. That one's for Ray. Got Isle of Man, 1994. This one's 15 Echoes. Probably not saying that right. I got that at $45. That one's sterling. I don't know why the bins would get censored. That's weird. If anybody else is having that problem, let me know and we'll try to get that figured out one way or another. Let's see what else we got. Got a bunch of Israeli stuff a couple weeks ago, so let me run through some more of that real quick. Not that one. And here's a 1 ounce. One's the Mayan King from 2002. This one's from Belize. It's $1. 1 ounce of silver. Maybe? I don't know why that would get censored. $80 on that 1 ounce. Been the Belize. Got it. There's this one that is Israel as well. This one's their 40th anniversary. Yeah, that 80 comes with a little COA as well. 935, 26 grams. 1988. But that was a neat design. Got that one. I kind of like when I get the COAs. This one I have No idea what the design on there is, but it's 1 shekel. I got it at 50. 9,400 minted. And got your little COA. 85. That one's 85%. Then this one's got like 2 candles or something on it. It was 1990. I think this one's just silver medal. Still 935. $75. And if anybody wanting into panel, just let me know, and we'll get all that figured out. Yeah, this one's Ethiopia 50 burr, 1982. 11,000 minted, $75. Bend the candles, got it. There was this is neat. It's paper, so I don't know if anybody's gonna be interested in this one. It's a 1897 Bullion and Exchange Bank, Carson City, Nevada. I just thought it was neat that this one is a redeemed check from Carson City. I thought that's pretty darn cool, and it's $20. This thing's huge too. For reference, I've got 1914 20 pesos note from Mexico, and it like covers the whole note. It's huge. It won't fit in the normal large sized paper money sleeve. I thought that was just something kind of neat. Let's see, showed that one. This one's actually got a little bit of toning coming in on it. This one's the Santa Maria. Some Turks and Caicos, 20 crowns. $70 on that one. So you got some ship silver. Starting to get some toning behind it. And the Santa Maria. Got that. Let's see. While we're on a Canada dollar, got this one. This one's 1997. This is their anniversary of the toonie. I know it's silver. This one's 925. I got it marked on there. $60. I think it's right at maybe a little under melt on that one. But it's like their anniversary of the toonie. So got that. Comes in. The only reason it's in this big a flip is because of the COA with it. That. I think I have some other Israeli stuff too. Oh yeah, I forgot about these two. Hey, Ashes. Let me grab the panel link for you real quick. There you go if you want that. These two, really, these are both $80 a piece. They're a little loose in these capsules, but that one's I thought that one was a really neat design. Got like a bridge or something on it. That's $935. This one's also $935, I believe. Yep. Also $80. Got like inside the temple. If it'll focus. I thought this is definitely one of the cooler ones I picked up recently. Like that one, both of those are $80. The Israeli stuff is just cool. Cayman Islands, 1975, $5. I think this is around an ounce or so of silver. That's 85. I know I looked this up recently. I know it's sterling. Not that one. This one. So $5 is like an ounce and a 20th. So it's 1.055 ounces of actual silver weight in it, which is a fairly large. I mean, it's still 1 ounce sterling, basically. Got that. That's 85. Put that back in the flip. Back in there. Let's see. What else we got? Am I interested in a Mega Chop Mart 8 Real? I believe this one's a Bolivia. I'll do that for 200 if anybody's interested in a soup dish. I just thought that one was neat when I picked it up. Another kind of a neat 1 ounce. This one's 2023. It's a Lion Dollar Restrike. And we got that at 75. They did these in 23 and 24, I believe. That. Just trying to make sure nobody's hopped up in private chat or anything. In the 2023, got it. Let's see. What else I got that's like bigger? I haven't showed in a little bit. I'm gonna move some of these smaller ones out of the way. Desk gets so cluttered so quick. Move some of these out of the way. What was the other restrike I showed? So this one's a 1553 Towler strike that they did in 1975. The guy I bought it from told me the purity and silver content on it is 3/9 fine. It's got like 3/4 of an ounce ish in it. I can't find anything on Google about it, and I got it on at 80. I just think it's a lot more affordable way to get a really old Towler. So that one kind of goes in the vintage pile as well, because 1975. It's older than me. Most of the stuff I have is older than me. You want some big silver? This is like I think almost 2 ounces. Province of Canterbury Arms. It's silver. I know it's a silver medal. $85 on that one. I don't. I didn't stamp it at all, which is really annoying. But I mean, it's silver. Yeah, me too. But I collect ancients. Got some really good toning on it. I don't think you're gonna find from something that's not silver. It's silver, and the guy got it from my trust to know it's silver, so I don't know. This one's a Equatorial Guinea, 150 pesetas, 3,500 minted, $90 on that one. These are well over an ounce of silver. I do know that. They're thin, but they're huge. Got that one. I also got the Roma Capital one. That's 100 just because it's a little bit better one somehow. Don't ask me how that works. But I've got both of those. These right here. Ready. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, where did I get that one? Got this one from Turkey. 1960 from Turkey. 10 lira. $50 on that one. I've got. I thought this one was cool when I picked up. I wish it was silver, but it's not, unfortunately. This one's a East Germany 20 mark. It's the copper nickel one. I thought it was a silver one. Silver ones are proof. And that one's 60. I just thought it was cool. I hadn't seen anything from like that side of Germany from the 90s. So I thought that was neat. So if you don't want a full gram gold nugget, I got a half gram gold nugget. 0.56 grams. $90 on that one. If I was interested in that, I'll do that at 85 today if anybody would have an interest in that. Knock $5 off of it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you're looking for. Make sure nobody's snuck in the back door or nothing. Let's see. Grab it. Got one of these. Sold one the other night. It's a Panama pill, 2.5 centavos. Smallest circulating silver coin ever issued. I'll do this one at 50. I sold one at 50. I'll do this one at 50. I have two of them. That one at 50 as well. Let's see. I got this new. I haven't shown in a while. Things there. Let's see. I think I've shown this one in a little bit. 1996, Italy, 10,000 lira. $75 on that one. 7,900 of those minted. That I've got. This one's 1981, Venezuela, 100 bolivars. $60 for that one. I got a 2003. This one's Denmark. This is a silver medal, Denmark. It's a marriage medal, I guess. I think $70 on that one. It's crown size in sterling. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, a couple. I got one of these. This is a 1972 Panama 5 Balboa. $80 on that one. I hadn't seen this type before. I think it's their FAO issue. So we got a 1974 Indonesia 2000 rupiah. That one's $60. We're getting a few folks in and out. We peaked at 7 viewers. Let's see. EC still gone, so we're probably not gonna. We might get a surge after he gets done. Let me see what I can find in some older inventory. See if some stuff I ain't showed in a little while. Some of it might actually be at, under melt, depending on what it is. Let's see what we got. Just grab that chunk there. Sorry, I can't hop on right now. Just left the Knoxville. All right, sounds good. Hope Knoxville was good. First time in a long time I ain't actually set up at the show. 1972 Denmark 10 kroner. $35 on that one. A lot of these are probably gonna be. Several of these will probably be at, under, melt, somewhere in that territory. Move some of this around. Get stuff all mixed up. I'll just show, 72 Denmark. I'll show that. I got a Romania 100 lei. 30,000 min on that. That's sterling. That's definitely under melt. That's sterling, and I got that at $35. Pretty sure that one's under melt. Another Denmark 10 kroner. That's why I wound up with a bunch of these at one point. No idea how I got so many. I guess that's you to the side just in case. The pricing might be getting updated later. Been to Romania. Yeah, I figured you'd get that one. Just trying to clear out some older stuff. There's a 1933 France 20 francs. I don't know what melt on that one would even be at this point. 1968 Malta 3 Scudo. 3 Scudi, something. I don't know. $40 on that one. Got a 1981 East Caribbean $10. $50. That one's 50% silver. Excuse me. Still silver. Actually getting some halfway decent toning showing me up on it. I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but I can see it in person. 1937 Czech 200 korun. Or 20 korun. Sorry. That's 35. A little gold nugget there. Crowded. Wow. Watch the 1 month I miss it, it's like the busiest show of the year. $45 on that one. Yugoslavia 500 dinar. Got that one. And a 1897 Dominican Republic peso. $60. And that one is 35% silver, but it's not something. These are all half slicks, it seems like. Every single one I see from that time frame in Dominican Republic, they're all slick. That. Let's see what else we got. Got a. That's copper nickel. Not gonna worry about that one. Got older Japanese Dragon 1 yen. This one's got a hole in it. $75 on that one. I've got one of these that does not have a hole in it that is over $100. So this one's perfect for a necklace. Like that they drilled a hole in that at just the right point. It probably was a necklace at some point. Got a big chunky piece of copper. Yeah, a little painful at these prices. There's a 1800s Brazil 40 race. And I got counter stamped. I think it was an 80 or something before, but it got counter stamped to become a 40. I got that at $35. 1903 Hamburg 5 mark. Got that at 70. Had that one for a while. That one used to, I think, had my original logo and stuff on the back of it. Up until recently when the flip broke. Let's see. What else we got? Get a chance to put some of those out. A bunch of German stuff built up on me. Some of these. In 1953, Mexico 5 pesos. That at 40. I think that's pretty close to melt on these at this point. That's 72% silver. That. Got a bunch of these. If you need any of these from 77, 78, or 79, I've got a bunch of these. 100 pesos. Yeah, it's probably not a terrible idea. It's just I bought a little half-gram gold piece on eBay last night. It's Tanzania. It's a little bar. It's the 3 wise monkeys. So it's like hear no evil, see no evil, do no evil. It's a little gold bar. I thought it was really cool. Pick that up. Welcome in, Donald. Donald. I'm not gonna try to say the rest of that, but welcome in. Hey, Lisa Anderson. Well, welcome to Trade Day, first one of the year on my channel. Not sure what's going to happen the rest of the year, but we're going to find out. I got 1960 Denmark 5 kroner, $35 on that one. Layman. Okay. I wasn't even going to try. 1875 Denmark 2 kroner, $45 on that one. Yeah. We peaked at 7 viewers. Let's see if we can get above 7. If we can hit double digits, that would be awesome. Share. Don't forget to share it out, folks, and make sure everybody can find us. Because I haven't streamed or done anything on this channel in like 3 years. I'm pretty sure that's under melt. 5 pesos from Mexico, $30. There's no way that's. I mean, even as ugly as it is, that's definitely below melt. But I'm just trying to clear out some old inventory, free up some box space. Got 2-day show in Knoxville next month, and need to have some money to spend there. All right, Ashes. Thank you, sir. Oh, we passed 7. We're at 8. Can we get double digits? I feel like that's a pretty good goal. 68. 25 pesos, $20. That I know is under milk because I paid pretty close to that when I bought it like 2 years ago. I think I still got the email and everything pinned. So if you want to send any emails in, I have that set up. If you want to do that, got a little piece of artwork here. This was kind of neat. This one's a cut Panama Balboa. I've got that at 40. It's still silver. You can tell with somebody trying to make it. It was a pin or something at one point. If you want a not cut up Balboa, I do have some of those as well. So we were moving and grooving for a little bit. Put all this back over here. Roll that out of the way. Let's see what else we got. All right, clear out some of the old silver stuff. Got that. Just grab that handful of stuff. Got 2 of these. I got another one floating around somewhere. I have to try to actually find it. This one's 20 grams of 3/9 fine silver. Sent Vincent the link. All right, this Anderson. I sent him the email. So, we're at double digits. We've hit 10. Awesome. I think that's a record on this channel. Anyway, 20 grams, 3/9 fine, $40. Pretty sure that's under melt. What is melt on a gram of silver at this point? Let's just see real quick. I'm sure somebody will probably figure this out faster than me. Let's see. Gram of silver, $2.34 a gram. So, yeah, that's under melt. Because melt on 20 is like $47, almost $47 melt. But you can have it for 40. That's let's see. Here's some more Mexico. 1960, 10 pesos, $40. Stan's worried he's not going to get all the deals. 1875 Spain, 5 pesetas, $35. That's basically a Morgan at $35. I know that definitely under melt. So I got a bunch of these too. $40 on that one. Got a really slick British crown from 1891, a little bit later date. Got that at 50. I know this is sterling. I know that, even slick. I've had that one for a while. I haven't used that logo in a while. Been to Spain. All right. Like I said, I'm just trying to clean out some old inventory, clean up some boxes, get rid of the old stuff. It's new year, new stuff. 20 francs from 1929 France, $30. One's fairly nice looking coin. 1923 Denmark 2 kroner, $40 on that one. 1891 crown, you got it. You're getting your stuff in now, Stan. There's one from Haiti. 50 gourds, $50. 1981. Thank you, Lisa Anderson. Appreciate it. I'm not sure how many trade days I'm going to host because I normally have a monthly show I'm at on this particular day that Ashes was at. So we will see what ends up happening. There might be one day a month trade day doesn't happen. We got between me, Ashes, and Keys. I figure we will work something out one way or another. Got a South Africa shilling, 1952, ship silver, $25. This one's 50% silver, so I think that's right at melt for 50% crown. So, and it's a ship silver. Real common ship silver, but ship silver. Let's see what else we got in this box. And just grab the rest of the box. Big pile of stuff. And Stan's had plenty of chance to get some bins in. 1950 Belgium. This one's a 10 franc. This has got the 4 kings on it. $25 on that one. All the stuff. I know all this is at melt or under it. And I'm okay with that. There's a 1937 Bulgaria, 100 leva. $25 on that one. Got a 1969 Austria. This one's a 50 shillings. $35 on that. 2002 Turkey. This one's a 10 million lira. $55 on that one. Sterling crown. My phone's blowing up. So I was just having to deal with a couple messages real quick. Bin the turkey. Got it, Stan? I've got 3 of these. These are some encased postage from 1930 Spain. I think it's neat. They're cardboard with a stamp on it, but it's still kind of cool. Got these at $20 a piece. I've got that one. The reverse on these are basically all the same. This one's a 15 centimes. This is like their version of encased postage. They're using stamps for change. And there's another little 10. These are all $20 a piece. If you want all 3, I'll do all 3 at $17 a piece. Whatever that equates out to. I've had those for longer than I care to admit. 1959 Austria. This one's 50 shilling. $35 on it as well. EC Raid, awesome. Been the Austria. Which one, Stan? I got a 59 and a 69. I'm assuming the 59. Lisa Anderson, I'm not sure. We talked about it. I'm gonna try for a little bit. All right, Stan. That got discussed at one point, but I'm not really sure, Lisa. Oh, we're at 12. Awesome. We well into the double digits now. Another 20 gram silver medal, $40 on that. Hey Chew, Jimmy Lacari, Breeze for me, Inmarsh, Billy SE, EC, Great Scott, welcome back. I think I got the email pinned at the top in the Waterberg. Got it, Stan? Email is pinned at the top if anybody wants to send anything in. You don't want to get up on panel. I think it's it. Hey, Blues and I. Just getting my phone blowing up. 15 folks. All right, that's a record on this channel for sure. 100 pesos, 1978 Mexico. $35 on that one. That's probably under melt. I'm literally just going through and cleaning out old inventories. All I'm doing today. 1982 Dominican Republic, 10 pesos, 925 sterling, $50. That's under melt. I know that's under melt. Melt on sterling is like 60 at the moment. This one's an old one. 1875 francs from France. Obviously, $40. I had that one for a while. Different back, but I know I've had that one for a good while. Got those. And I got a Brazil 1884 200 race. This one's copper nickel. $15 on that one. Wait just a second. I'm sure Stan's going to bend something. If y'all are looking for anything at all today, just let me know. I got tons of foreign coins, currency. If I don't have it today, I can get it for you at some point. I'm sure. I think that was most of the old inventory I had sitting around. At least that was older flips. Let's see. What else we got floating around in here? So we got a 1921 porcelain 50 Pfennig from Germany. Got that. That's $20 on that one. I guess that's you, but it's not going to get smashed. 1927 Australia 1 florin. Got that at $30. That one's sterling. I don't know. If y'all looking for anything, let me know. I'm just going to keep trucking otherwise till we aren't selling anything at all, I guess. Or Ashes might show up at some point. If I want you to hop up on panel and sell something or send me an email. Email's pinned. If you want a panel, just let me know and I'll put the link in chat again. 1785 Netherlands, 2 Stiver, Ben the Dominican. Got it. I gotta find it again. One Dominican. Stan, you're gonna have a pretty good package because I think you still got a wallet with me too. There's a 1792 Netherlands 2 Stiver, $12. That one just because it's got a little bit of damage on it. And another 1792, a little bit nicer. Still $18 on that one. Still silver, still pretty cool pieces there. Got a 1785. Got it. Uh, 1943 Australia 1 florin, $20. That's about melt on these at this point. Had all that. Let's see what else we got. Did I stab myself with a staple? Grab this one as well. Anybody interested in a British cartwheel from 1797 for $10? This thing's just basically a giant slab of copper. Somebody bought this from me about a year or so ago. We did some trades about a month back. Gotta get lunch. We'll catch up later. All right, sounds good. $10 on giant slab of copper. Got a Basel, Switzerland. This one's a little silver medal. $40 on that one. Pretty cool. No date, but definitely an older piece. If anybody's looking for anything, just let me know. 1966 Portugal 20 escudos. Some bridge silver. $35 on that. I think this is pretty neat. Some Irish gun money. This is from, they're doing like a rebellion river. This was made out of gun barrels and stuff. $40 on that one. It's a pretty nice example of it, I think. 1837 hard time token. This is the Webster credit currency. Walter gets to Portugal. Got it. hard time token, $40 on that one. You get 2 ships on this one. It's 2 ship coin. One on that side, and you got one on this side. Double ships. Not a problem. And like I said, if anybody's looking for anything, you just gotta let me know, and I'll see if I got one. I've got a little bit of gold, got lots of silver, plenty of stuff for everybody to go around. What about Mexico silver medal? 1962 Battle of Puebla, $150 on that one. So if you need to send me an email, that's my email there. The one for anybody want to sell anything, got it pinned up at the top of the chat. Check the email occasionally. Anybody want an ounce of silver for $75? 75th anniversary of the last Walking of Liberty. I got it at $75. It's made by the Padre Mint company, no longer in business. That's $75 on that one. Let's see. And also have, you're still feeling a little expensive. I got a 1910 Caballito. Beautiful piece. That's $250. Beautiful piece of silver. Big piece of silver. You're feeling a little expensive. There's those two. Another Canada dollar with a ship on it. This one's one of the 50% ones. Very proofy. Very hard to capture on camera. $25. 1979 Canada. It's 50%, but it's also, that's about melt on 50% at this point. So $25 on that. I've got some other Canada dollars floating around somewhere. Let's see if I can find those. That might be easier said than done. Let's see. There's some bimetallic Mexicos. I got some of those if I need bimetallic Mexico. So what did I do with the Canada dollars? Is it in that other box? I don't think they were in this box. Are they in this box? This is when you start trying to remember where everything's at. I've got 3 double row boxes of stuff. Everything kind of blends after a little while. This box. Let me see. What did I do with those? I know I had a really big stack of Canada dollars. There's a couple other ounces. I don't carry a lot of 1 ounce stuff, but I try to carry some nice premium stuff when I have them. Okay, I had like half a thing of Canada dollars. Okay, there's the Mexico. Canada should be near the Mexico reals. I thought. Well, I thought I had a bunch of Canada dollars. I said I had a bunch of Canada dollars. There they are. They were hiding. I just know where I was looking. One or the other. There's a big stack of them. There's that. We're going to stick a $50 roll. Or $50 tube right there for a minute. Wow. I'm going to do this just so I don't lose, so everything don't spill on me. Make sure nobody's backstage or anything. When I say I have a stack of the Canada dollars, if you saw it just then, you know I got a stack of Canada dollars. Try to run through some of these. Prices will vary. 1992. Canada dollar. This one's a Stagecoach, $45 on that. I have no idea what melt on any of this is anymore. It has changed so much. I got a couple of these of the Goose dollars, $30. I think that's what is melt on one of these at this point. What's melt on the 80% dollars? I might need to go through and reprice these before I go nuts with this. Yee. We might hold off on some of these. We need to do some repricing. I'm going to be doing some double checking real quick. What year? It's one of the Goose dollars. Yeah, we're going to reprice some of these before I just give these away. Because it's a 1967, and I'm like $15 below melt. We're going to have to reprice some stuff. Got a couple of these. I don't want to lose my shirt on those. Yeah, they may have doubled. They went up by about 50%. We're gonna hold off on those. I do have a couple of these $20. These are $55. These may still be under melt. But those Canada dollars are enough under melt to where I need to reprice those because I don't want to lose my shirt on them. Yeah, a couple of those $20. Those are $55 a piece. They're sterling. They're crown-ish size. So 55 is probably pretty close to melt on them. Yeah, I think those may have got really expensive. 1794 Prussia 1 Thaler. Got that at $200. Wildman Thaler. Really cool piece there. And oddly enough, it's 76% silver, or 75% silver, which isn't uncommon. That's $200 for that one. Got a 1999 Spain, 2,000 pesetas. That at $45. That's under melt. That's sterling. I got a lot of stuff that's under melt. I just haven't gone through and repriced everything, unfortunately. But my loss, your gain. Trinidad Tobago, $5, $50 on that one. This one's cool. This one's a 2018 St. Helena trade dollar commemorative. 10,000 minted is 1 ounce of silver. That's $70. Let's see. It says 1 ounce on here, I believe, somewhere. I think. I may be wrong about that. It's 1 pound, but it's an ounce. There's a denomination on it, so it is a coin. 2018, $70 for a pretty neat looking ounce. This one's neat too. This one's from Nui. $2. This one I know is 1 ounce of silver. $75 on that one. Just a really nice looking piece. A bunch of just different coins on it. I love that it has all the different coins on it. I got a couple of Canada $half. These are a little bit older. This one's 1900 Newfoundland. $40. And I got a 1908 Newfoundland 50 cent. That's $35. Got those. We're gonna leave those Canada dollars sitting out so I remember to reprice them. Because I will forget that. Let's see. I don't know what y'all looking for. Anything in particular? Any country? Denomination? What you got? Series. I don't have a lot of US, but I can see what I got for US stuff. If I want gold, I got a couple of gold nuggets. I had a bunch of gold packs, but I sold all those. I got slab stuff. I've got the raw stuff. I got some paper money if anybody wants some paper money. I don't know. What are y'all looking for? I got this one in the mail today. This one's really nice. Philippines, 1961, 1965, 10 pesos. $20 on that one. Really nice. Now this thing's still like crispy. Like you take it out and just it's crisp, a very crisp, very nice note. If I played the grading game, that probably would get in a slab of some sort. That. There are some of the larger pieces. This one's really cool. This one it's German Knockgeld, but it's on a piece of silk. It's not paper, it's silk. I got it at 70. I got it at 75. I will take it down to 70 if anybody wants that today. Got a check written in 1897 to a bank in Carson City, Nevada. Great Scott doing deals in the chat. Selling a 10-ounce bar at Melt. Oops. Hitting buttons. Got a Mexico 20 pesos, 1914. That's $75. A PCGS graded VF25 tube of half-ounce Canadian. Don't have any half-ounce Canadian. I got $half, but not half ounces. Tried for those. A lot of my sourcing is eBay, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Got a couple of these Chihuahua 20 pesos. This one's 58 PPQ, out in 70. This one's a 55, and I got it at 60. This one's kind of neat because it says ink stamp on back. I think it's kind of cool. It's got the stamp. It's neat for me personally, but it's like it got stamped and somebody signed it. I thought it was neat. Got a pretty neat little short snorter. If the guy had signed it, that would have been awesome. $35. It's on a Chinese 500 yuan. Awesome, Inmarsh. Thank you. I had 600 at one point, but then I quit posting videos, and I had like 605 at one point, and it just I quit posting videos, and people started getting unsubbed to my channel or whatever. Philippines currency committee 2 pesos. This one's their emergency currency. 2 peso, $45 on that one. Got a Russia 100 rubles, $25 on this one, 1917. Pretty neat. I'm on trade day normally about once a week. I occasionally will get on. There's a Sunday night one. I'll sell stuff on Facebook, Instagram, all sorts of places. Working on trying to get videos started back up on this channel. And then I've set up at some local shows once a month. So I sell relatively often. I think these are neat. These are from Transnistria. So 1, a 3, a 5, and a 10 ruble. These are plastic. I just think it's a neat little set. They're like resin, plastic something. It's $25. I've got 2 of these sets. If anybody is interested in those, got 2 of them. Yeah, with Ringmaster Ray, he was doing it, but he's had some family stuff come up to where he's no longer able to host. So between me, Ashes, and Keys, we're trying to figure something out. Let me see. What else I got? Anybody want slab stuff? Raw? What are we looking for, folks? If you're into Chinese stuff, this one's not silver. I thought it was. I was wrong. It's a AU 55 1940 Chow. I think is how you say that. $50. NGC slab. Got that. I got one of these in the peso to match it floating around somewhere. This one's 70. This one's MacArthur 50 centavos from the Philippines. MS64. Pretty nice grade on these. On this one. Which these normally come pretty nice anyway. That, if you're wanting, let's see, this one. You want some big silver. $75 on this one. I think that's either. I'm not sure what melt on this one even is. 2008 Canada, $25. Snowboarding. Got a really cool hologram. Pretty neat. That's $75. Let's see. I got some modern British and Canadian in slabs. These are $25 a piece. You got the red arrows. None of these are silver. Thought I was buying the silver ones. I was wrong. World War II stories, 50 pence. In the UK, it's 2025. Now I got a 2022 Canada $2. Jim Unk basically said, hey, yeah, it's real. And that's $25 as well. Might be able to make. You're gonna make an offer on anything. Worst I'm gonna tell anybody on an offer is no. Might have a couple people send emails maybe eventually. See if I can. Nobody's waiting in the basement for nothing. I don't know. Like I said, let me know what you're looking for. I'll see what I can find. That's for sure. If you're wanting Canada stuff, I do have some of the new $2 pieces. Let's see if I can get them real quick. Got a bunch of tubes in the way. You might have. They're all 2025s. I think. Okay, I'm missing one, but one of these. But I've got the new Canada. I got the $2. This is the colorized. I have the non-colorized. These are $5 a piece. So I've got that one. That's the not colorized version of the same coin. These are all fresh out of a mint roll. There's another $2. This is their Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. I've got it colorized, not colorized. I got the $1. These are $3 a piece. I've got the color and non-colorized. This is non-colorized. I don't know what happened to the other one. Yep, there we go. There's the colorized one. Then they have the, I think it's the anniversary of the Toonie. I remember which tube I put that in. This one. There we go. I don't have it in a flip. This one's technically 2026. Basically, they dual dated the coin from 1996 to 2026. This is another $5 for those. But I've got those if anybody's interested in some modern Canadian pieces. Let me see what else we got. If y'all look at anything, let me know. Makes it a lot easier to sell you something if I know what you're looking for. We're officially, we're well past the hour mark. We're at almost an hour and 15 minutes, which is longer than I anticipated this going. Might have to cut a little short, especially with it just being me. I don't know. I'm eventually gonna run out of stuff to sell. But I'm gonna have to go take care of some stuff here shortly too. But as long as y'all keep buying, I'll keep trying to sell stuff. Got a Australia 1 crown, 1937. $60 on that. I think I've got some Panama Balboas if anybody's looking for any of those. I can find them. I know I got them. There's a couple. I know I got like 3 or 4 still. There's 1931. $65. Panama Balboa. That one. This one is 1934. I've got another couple floating around somewhere. They've just gotten shuffled in the boxes, and I have to dig to find them. $65 on that one as well. Let's see. There's a German 10 mark from 1993. Is that missing the one? No, it's nope. Okay, double dated. I just can't read. 10 mark, $25 for that one. Get these out of the way. Let me see. No, I said, tell me what you're looking for. See what I can find. This one's kind of cool. I've had this for a while. This one is a Switzerland silver medal. I think it's a I think it didn't get struck right. You can see here, like, there's all this like up here. The coin itself is bent somewhat. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you can kind of tell that it's not entirely straight, and it looks like there's rim dings and stuff on it. I think it just didn't get struck right. I think it got struck off center. Because if you look at this side, it's even for the most part. And then you look at this side, and there's like all this extra material over here, whereas like the coin's not centered right. So I think it just didn't get struck right. But I've got that at $225. I'll do it at $200 today if anybody is interested in that, just because I've had this for a while. $200 if I want. If you make a counter offer. I might try to throw that up on eBay here later today, actually. See how that does on there. This is something I wanted for a while. Finally got one or two of these. So this one, it's a 1868 France 5 franc. Got a little keychain. But if you do this, you get a knife on this side. And on this side, you got a little file. And I think that's really cool. The knife is sharp. I got that at $125 if anybody's interested in that. I'm gonna try not to cut myself closing this thing. Do have that. I just think it's really cool. It's nice that it's on a keychain. You just stick that on there, stick it in your pocket, hook it on a latch or something. But anybody, coin knife. Let's see what else we got. Got a shipwreck piece, 1808 Admiral Gardner. This one is a 10 cash. Shipwreck coin, $25 on this one. My camera would focus. There you go, 10 cash. Get your little COA in there. That's the biggest reason in this gigantic flip is because it came with a COA. Got that. If you're wanting coin jewelry, I've got these are all silver. These are, I think, 20 Pfennig. Yeah, 20 Pfennig, and then a little shilling or something from Hamburg down here. It's a drilling, 1855. So these are all silver. It is missing the part to make the brooch actually be a brooch. I do have that at $45. I think it's probably about 10 or $12 of silver in this thing, probably, give or take. But I thought that was kind of a neat piece. Anybody into space stuff? I got a couple of these Marshall Island $5 commemoratives. These are clad; they're not silver, but these are $10 a piece. Some copper nickel crowns. Got those. Finish on those. Scott S. Or not got it. Great Scott trying to move some 5 and 10 ounce bars on the chat. Pretty decent looking deal on some of those. Anybody collect the Zombuk series? I've still got a few of these Zombuk copper rounds. What I got? I've got these are like $8 a piece. If anybody's interested in these, got a Elegant, got a Mortuga. I got 2 of these Killerans. $8 a piece, or I'll take offers on these. I got 4 of them. So, what? Call it $30 shipped for all 4. If anybody's interested in those. Let's see, what else we got? I don't know. If y'all looking for anything, let me know. Got a 2002 10 Kreuzer from Austria. This is sterling, $50. That's under melt. It's crown size in sterling. That's like 60 something bucks, I think, at this point. Got that at 50. Minutes I showed, I got a little half gram or 0.56 gram gold nugget. Got that at 90. I do that at 85 if anybody's interested in that. Knock $5 off. Now I've got this one is a much larger nugget. This one's 1.35 grams. Got that priced at 185. I'll take that to 175 if anybody is interested in that one. Not seeing any emails from anybody. Show that Great Scott. He got a 10-ounce bar for $7.25 shipped, or 5-ounce for $3.70. That's a pretty good deal on some 1-ouncers. Or not. There's a pretty 5 and 10-ounce. I think I keep calling you Scott S. I'm sorry, Great Scott. There's too much stuff bouncing around my head all at once. I will apologize if I have called you the wrong name more than once. Got this is from Somalia. It's $1. It's a motorcycle. This is copper nickel. Got that $25. I'm interested in that. I see Great Scott. I just read Scott. There's like 3 or 4 different Scotts. So there's a little motorcycle. It's $25. If I'm interested in that piece. I don't know what y'all looking for. Got do a little bit of US stuff. I got a stack of Indian head pennies. There's 1900s, 1800s. I think there's all 1890s. In there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in there. $30 shipped for all 9. Everybody interested in that? There's $6 shipping just in that, so $24 basically, plus the $6 to ship it for 9 of them. Am I interested in those? Let me see, what do we got? I think I showed this off earlier. On the Canada dollar. This one is actually sterling. It does come with your COA. As long as it's in this gigantic flip thing. 1997 sterling. I got that at 60. 10th anniversary of the Loon $1. Got that. I don't know. Everything kind of died off a little bit, folks. No. Said, if y'all looking for anything, you gotta tell me. I guess Israeli silver. Showed this off earlier. This is 90% silver. Let's see, what's the weight on this thing? 90%. 26 grams. I got that $65. You get the little case with it as well. I don't know. You gotta tell me what you want. See what I can find. Do a box for a minute. Anybody like Luxembourg? Down, people flow in, people flow out. We're getting steady into the double digits at least. Got Luxembourg, 100 francs, $45. 50,000 minted on that. You sure that the Vincent Helix stuff from 1964. Let's see. Buy one of Guatemala, 4 reals. Hey, gringo. What up? Got an 1894 Guatemala, 4 reals. Put that at 50. Well, welcome to Trade Day, gringo. Here's a good one. Got a 1914 Norway, 2 kroner. This one's a little more expensive at 75. There's only 225 minted. 225,000 minted. At the moment, it's just me selling stuff. Nobody sent in any emails. I haven't got any emails. Haven't got anybody else on panel. I do not have any ASEs. I had like 2 2025s late last year. Not really Gringo. Which I haven't done anything on the channel in a while. But we're doing trade day with Ringmaster Ray, and he's having to quit hosting it, and I'm trying it out and see what happens. Maybe try to grow my channel back a little bit. We'll see. Normally we've got Ashes C1 and Silver Keys in here. Or Silver Keys a little sporadically, but Ashes is normally in here, but he's unavailable today, so it kind of fell to me to host. So I'm attempting hosting. Not doing too bad. We peaked at about 15 viewers, which isn't bad for a channel that hasn't done anything in 3 years. Literally done nothing on the channel in 3 years. I checked yesterday. Got a couple of these Netherlands 2.5 golden, $45 a piece on these. I've got that's 1939. I've got 1937. The 1960s. Let's see. Yeah, there's one goose dollar. I've got a really cleaned 36. There's a 37. Another 36. Another goose dollar. I've got. You never know. If you want to send an email, I've got that pinned. Let me see if I can. Let me scroll up. See if back to the start. You don't want to get up on panel or anything. And pin that message for a minute. See, I don't know why I don't need to unpin it, but I have the email pinned. Should definitely be pinned now. I'm going to show some emails. Just go back up so you can see it. Yep. So if you want to send it to, it's basically my email, but I have set up a filter so that plus trade day sends it strictly to that email. Best price for all I have. Don't have any Rattlers. Let's see. What do I got in these? I know I need to add a little bit. I remember you, Deslogic. I thought I said hi. So those are all. Those I know I need more out of. What was melt on those two? Best price. If you buy all of them. Let's see. I've got 2 of those, so that's math. 43. So those. I have to do that just because that's basically melt on it. I've got these 2 that are, these are sterling. I got 2 of these. These are metals. They're not actual dollars, but I do have these metals. Right, you got to resell. I understand. Let's see, so I have that. You want just the 80% ones, or do you want the sterling ones as well? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna do some number crunching. I'm crunching some numbers, might as well as crunch them all. I have to go to Numista to get some stuff because I don't remember. Just 80%? Okay. So that takes those out of it. Uh, 925. I'm having to check because I'm trying to remember what melt on one is. Just for so melt on the sterling ones is 58 a piece. 80%. Caught up. Ben 2018 St. Helena, Nui 1894 Guatemala. Okay. So 1894 Guatemala. Oh, too much going on at once. St. Helena, Nui. That's not Nui. Where's the Nui? There's the Nui. Okay, St. Helena, Nui, and the Guatemala going to stand. Can't pay metal. Right. Understand. Say I have those. I'd do 50 a piece on those, on the 2 sterling. I can do 50 on that, and then 210 on the 80%. Because there's 2 36s and a 37 in there. They're a little bit better dates, but 210 on that. So what, 100 and that's 310, say 315 shipped. Got stand good. Yeah, 310 shipped on that stack. Because they're going to be a pain in the butt to try to replace now. Let me know if that works for you, Mark. Stand's caught up. Let's see. I think there's anything else I got. How many? There's the 2 sterlings. There's 2 36s, a 37, and 2 67s. So there's, what's that, 5 80%, 2 sterlings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 80%, and then the 2 sterling dollars, which they're dollar size, but they're not technically the dollars. They're a metal. You got room for me to? Yeah. So give me just a second, and I will get the link for you. Brain fart. There you go, iCert. That should be coming through. Just when you come up, have your camera on or something, just because I don't want to be like Ashes and Ray and get things I wish I had bleach for. Don't think I've actually had to bring someone up on a panel before, so we're going to see what happens for that. But I'm glad we got 14 people and doing an hour and a half. There's the link. Waiting on answer from Mark. Anybody else looking for anything in particular? Yeah, I think link for iCirc. Just trying to keep the talking going. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else new that I got that I could show. Gringo, I have one. I think I can find it. I had it a minute ago. remember sure that not. What I did with it, kind of a different story. But I know I have one. Some more Austria. Let's see. Show that a minute. I know I had an Australian crown. I just don't remember what box I put it in. Let me use this one. This one. There's another Balboa if anybody's looking for those. Down here. No, I had one. I showed it earlier. No. I literally just had it. Leave it sitting over here. Yeah. I know I had one. I literally had it in my hand not 10 minutes ago. Nobody bought it. I don't think. Sure. I'm post a link for iCert. Make sure he's. Let's see. No. Oh, okay. There's iCert. If you want to go real quick, I'll look for that Australian crown for Gringo. You do your thing, and I'm gonna dig through boxes and reorganize some stuff. You are muted. Oh, there's another Balboa. It's always what you're not looking for when you're looking for something. Yeah, YouTube is hard. No, I had that crown. I don't think Stan got it. No, Stan didn't get it. But I don't remember what I did with it. Now that's gonna bug me. Yeah. Ashik, we can't hear you. Trying to find that crown for. So then Vincent just takes it. He'll watch the replay. All right. Trying to find that crown. I had the Australia crown, and I know I had it, and I'm very certain nobody bought it. Now it's bugging me that I can't find it. Where did I do with it? He's giving some great deals. We will never know. Yep. Hey, Gringo, we need. Right,
yeah, how about now?
Now we can hear you.
I don't know why it's like that, man. Stan, here, this one's special. I know Stan likes special. That one's special. Okay, now that I've got it off of mute, I don't know how loud it is in the background. If it's too loud, say something.
You're good.
All right, so Walker's What was that? Barber Dime N64. Franklin. So I'm just going to take you through something. If somebody says something in chat, say something. ASEs. What is that? That's a Prospector. Liberty Metal. Pandas. First year ASE, proof ASE. Books on that like 120. I'm at $100 on those. Those are Sunshine Minting Ink Panda bars. Those are cool. I haven't seen those for a while. What else is cool? That's a good one.
I'm trying, Stan. I'm trying to make you big.
I don't know if it's turned around, but there's a 6.7 ASE for whoever's got kids out there.
How do I do this?
Uncirculated peace dollars.
There we go.
Morgan's for 55. They're Merc Dimes, graded Merc Dimes. Better Walkers. Here, these are cool. These were pulled out of an album after sitting in there for who knows how long. You don't see color on these very often. But that turned out really cool. Here's another one that's special with nice gentle book tone to it. Little dysfunctional, so excuse me everyone, but hey, why not? Here's some gorgeous ASEs with color. Coca-Cola, some Mint-State Wheat Cents, and then my own specialty, Copper Shop. Bunches of different kinds. Copper bars, raw copper bars, alloy bars that I come up with, copper nuggets, bags of shot, 2025 Denver pennies. So, there we go. Undermelt, Morgan's Undermelt, Constitutional Undermelt. Here's some cool cards actually that I've got. Pete Rose, signature card. That's my boy. Drew Brees signature card. I'm at a card show. I had to at least bring some cards. Whitey Ford. This is cool. And then Mike Trout. I had to at least bring a couple cards to a card show.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, anybody wants to, you're welcome to reach out via email or in chat after I get off of here. But here's all the things. And there's plenty of other things too. So, feel free, reach out. There's some gold. Carat bar, 1 gram. Few different tints. Few different slabs. Few different rounds. All the things. All right, Southern. I'm gonna jump off in case somebody wants to say something. They can. Yeah,
All
Billy.
right.
6'7", you know it.
Well, thank you for coming
That's what
up.
my kid helps me with. Stay young.
I'm trying to find a crown-sized coin that I know I have that has seemed to have disappeared.
Well, you'll find it. It's there somewhere.
It's got to be in one of 3 boxes. Just like the one person looking for it, Gringo's looking for Australia 1 crown, and I have one. I just don't know where I put it. I had it like 10 minutes ago. Literally. I'm just like, what did I do with this thing? Because now it's starting to bug me. Gringo, I'll message you on Discord. I'll not do it on stream. I'll try to find it, and I will message you on Discord with pictures. Yeah, you're good. I sure everybody you got to listen to somebody other than me. Yeah, let's say you're easy to find. I'm just glad that everybody got to listen to somebody that's not me. I'm gonna run through some of this. Depending on how sales go, we'll see. This one's 1903, Japanese 1 yen, 125. No, Stan didn't buy it. I checked through that. 125 on that. I have one of these that has a hole, like right there. I got it at 75, half off because of the hole. I say that, and I'm not gonna be able to find the thing now. I've got that. I've got a 1822 British crown. That one's sterling. I got that at 125. Also got a 1908 French Indochina 1 piastre. Got that at $75. Got a 1958 Ghana 10 shillings. I'm gonna do it. Got that at 65. That's probably pretty close to melt with it being sterling crown. Got a 1856 Bolivia 4 soles. Focus. There we go. $65 on that. Look, it's 67% silver. 6-7. We'll go on that train. And there you go, 1856. Really nice for something as old as it is. Got a straight settlement, $1. Also starting. This is 200. There's 90%. Sorry. I got that at 200. If anybody's interested in one of these, or the only one I have. I do have a couple of these floating around. 1931 5 Lottie from Latvia. Got it at $60. It's 83.5% silver, so not quite as big, not quite the same melt value as a Morgan, but it does have some really cool edge lettering that I don't think you're going to see on camera. I got an 1870 Canada 50 cents. Bad thing about it does have this ring, little bit of ring or whatever. I had somebody call that a cigarette damage because they had them in change machines or whatever. I do have that at $50 for it. That's 1870. I got a 1976 Egypt 1 pound. Got that at $40 for Egypt. And I think this is cool. This is a copper panda. I'm not sure the weight on it. I think it's about 15 grams. It's about a half an ounce, I think, of copper. Got that at $45. I didn't know they made copper pandas. I really didn't. I found this thing. I just think that's really cool. Got that. Showed all of that. Do have some US $1. Dang, now that I'm quit looking for the Australian crown, I'll find it. Right? I didn't know that. I didn't know they did a Copper Panda. US $1. I got a Korea, $45. That's under melt. 1991 Korea. I think that's the only one I have that's under melt. That's not a dollar. Got the 2015 U.S. Marshalls. Got that at 60. I like the fields on this one. It's shiny. Bless me. Sorry. I should have muted for that. Oh, got a 2000 Library of Congress. $1. $40 on that. That's under melt. And this is kind of one of two. This is the 2000 Leif Erikson commemorative that they did in partnership with Iceland. $65 on that one. But I also have the Iceland crown to go with it. This is 1,000 kroner from Iceland. And that's $80 for that one. Iceland's not an easy country to get your hands on, folks. Got a 1973 Venezuela 10 bolivars. $65 there. So I've got this one. I didn't know this was a country. I got a Kiribati 1979 $5. I got that at $75. That is sterling crown size. Still no emails. We had iCirc up, which thank you iCirc for hopping up, and y'all got to listen to somebody else's voice that's not mine for a few minutes. Still would like to find the Australia crown because that is bugging the fire out of me at this point. Got this little Chinese 15-gram silver panda. $50 on that one. I've got some older Chinese copper somewhere. Move some things around, see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. I think it's this box. No, not that box. Oh, I thought I had some. I know I had some. Let's see. There we go. Now we're on the Chinese stuff. A 1919. This one is a 20 cash. That's $15. None of these are. I think 15 is like the most expensive one. There might be one that's a little more. This one's a 1920. 20 cash, $8. Another 1919. $12 on that one. 1920. Another 1921. $20 on that. The most expensive one, but it's also the nice looking one. This one's either 1902 to 1905. That's $10. That one's a 10 cash. 1903 to 1917. 20 cash. $15 for that one. And then this one's not Chinese, but it's in the stack. 2025 France, €20. It's $35. It's 90%, a little bit bigger than a half dollar, about the size of a half dollar. Kind of a neat design. Really hard to see, even in person. But it's it's a guy on a horse. How about the gold? So this one's 1.35 nugget. I got it 185. I can do 175 on it, but I don't think I can go any lower than that. And then this one's a little 5-6 gram nugget. I'll do that at 85, and that's the best I can do on it. I bought when gold was a little too high. But those are the best I can do on those. I can get this cleaned up a little bit. Try to get that worked out. That might be the last thing we do. If I got any questions or anything, my email is the PayPal down there. Stan, I got your email. Don't worry about it. Walter, if you're still in here lurking or anything, just make sure you shoot me an email right there. We'll get everything, get your total and everything on that. I'm going to start trying to wrap it up just a little bit, and if somebody's got something else that they're wanting to see, got questions about it. We've been going for about 2 hours. I think we've kind of hit the limit on this one. So, but yeah, plenty of stuff. If anybody's got any questions or want to keep going, everything just kind of slowed down a little bit, and I got to go take care of some other stuff here in the next little bit as well. So, but like I said, if anybody's got any questions on anything, want me to show something again, any other bins, any last minute, anything they want to take care of. If not, like I said, I'll try to get everybody email sent out if I have your email. If not, like I said, email is down here. I think that's it. Gringo, if you're still in here, I will do my best to try to find the Australia crown because it's bugging the fire to me that I can't find it. Do my best to find that for you, and I'll send you some pics on Discord. Yeah, just try to give everybody a chance to respond or anything. Otherwise, I think that's it for today. Thank you for everybody coming in. Appreciate y'all hanging out, and appreciate those of you buying stuff. Appreciate anybody just coming in to hang out. Hopefully we get to try to do another 1 or 2 trade days over here on my channel. But first one of the year, I think we can call that a success. 1908 $50. Yes. Let me find that. I bet you I've just placed that now too. Aha! Okay, I found the crown. Now I told you I quit looking for it. The $50. What do I do with those $50? What did I do with the Canada $50? See, now I can't find those. There we go. Okay. So there's the 1908. Got it. Walter. And then Gringo, there's that crown. 1937. If you're still in here. I got that at 60. So I found it. Told you, as soon as I quit looking for it, I'll find it. I don't know if Gringo's still in here or not. He may have left. Anybody got any questions on anything else? Walter, I got you that 1908. Not a problem. Shoot me an email just to claim it. Make sure we got it. Get the details worked out there. I don't think you've bought anything from me before. But yeah, Gringo, if you're still in here, I found it. He may have left. That's entirely possible. All right, folks. Hope this is a sign of a good year starting off for trade day. Hope you all have a good rest of your Saturday afternoon. Guess that's it. See y'all on the next go around.